What's up, you guys? It's Audrey with Contouring Conspiracies. Today we are doing a review of the Zion palette from Hipdot and a wonderful look using that product. If you're interested in this product and the look I've done today, go ahead and stay tuned. And if you enjoy, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay up to date on all my videos. Alrighty guys, so let's go ahead and get started with this look. We're going to go ahead and put on this cute little fluffy headband to hold back our hair. Ooh, this thing is so cute. Okay, we've got on our little headband. We're going to go ahead and put on our serum and a foundation moisturizers. We are going in with our By Row New York Tomato Serum. This is a new product I'm trying out. So far, I really like it. It lends a lot of hydration, it's not too sticky, and it lays really well under makeup. I haven't tried it with a full glam look yet, so we'll go ahead and try that out today, but so far, it's definitely a serum that seems to be really good for any skin type. With a little bit. Make sure you bring it down onto your neck. It's always nice to go ahead and extend that moisture. You want to make sure that your whole face area is just nice and taken care of. Oh, I love this headband. It holds back like all your little hairs, you know, like the ones that usually get stuck right here. Gone. It's perfect. Okay, so today I'm using a hydrating primer. So instead of just doing my moisturizer and a primer, we're going to go ahead and combine those today. I'm going to be using the Tarte Quench Hydrating Primer, and I'm also going to be adding a few drops of my 111 Skin Pollution Defense Booster. This is just something that you add to your moisturizer, and it helps to just add another front line of defense against all the pollutants in the air, anything that can cause any damage or blemishes in your skin. This will help to go ahead and protect you from that. So I'm going to go in. We're just going to get just a little bit of that. I don't need too much this hydrating primer because we are going to be adding just a drop of this defense here. And it is kind of a gel texture. It is a little bit more on the thick side. We don't mind the thick serum. Alright, as you can see here, I have the 111 booster and the hydrating primer. We're just going to mix those together on my hands and apply evenly. Let's look at us nice and prepped. As you can see, I do have a couple breakouts, so I'm not going to be going too heavy with the creams and everything today. I want to make sure that my skin is getting a chance to heal. You never want to go in too heavy when you're having a crazy skin day. Okay, we have gone in and put in our serums, moisturizers, boosters, everything that's going to help our skin stay nice and healthy and sexy forever. Now we're going to go ahead and start making this a nice clean slate for this glamorous look we're going to do today. I'm going in with my Tarte little Double Duty Beauty Concealer. This is just a little sample, but this is all I need. I have the shade 20S Light Sand. We're just going to go in with a little amount under my eyes. And I know it looks like a lot, but I'm actually putting a very fine amount and spreading it out a little bit. We're going to go in with a beauty blender and just get this nice and blended in. Perfect. We have that laid in. That's all I'm really going to put for right now since my skin is freaking out. I don't want to irritate it too much, and adding any type of makeup or anything like that that's too heavy is going to freak out my skin. So we're just going to do the under eyes, really make me look awake and rested. So let's go ahead and move on from there. Okay, and now we're gonna go ahead and move on to our eyeshadow look. And to make sure that stays in place, we're going to be using the Elizabeth Mott Thank Me Later eyeshadow primer. I really like this product. For me, it goes on really even, very nice, very soft. It makes sure that it ensures that your eyeshadow stays in place, doesn't crease. It's great. Doesn't dehydrate your eyes. It's perfect. I'm gonna go in with this, apply it straight to the eye here. Okay, as you can see, got it on our eye. We're just gonna go in and blend it out with our finger. Okay, we have our primer on and blended in. We're gonna go ahead and move on to our eyeshadow look. Today we are using the Zion Hipdot Pressed Pigment Palette. This is what it looks like on the inside. This is a new palette that I have. It is the Look at Utah's Sandstone Caves Will Transport You to a World of Majestic Beauty. These are definitely some beautiful earthy shades that I'm super excited to work with. And we're going in with the e.l.f. brushes. Ready? First up, I'm going to be using the fluffy crease brush here. And we're going to be taking the Wonderlust shade. It's a very soft pink shade. We're just going to be adding a very light amount to this crease here. We're not going to be winging it in. We're just going to be adding it to this arch. Take a bit here. Remember, tap, don't blow. And very lightly blend in that arch. The reason we're doing it so light is it's just going to help you build upon that. You don't want to have a super dark base to build on because it kind of makes everything else look a little muddy. I know my eyebrows are a mess. Listen guys, we're in quarantine. Okay, we have that Wonderlust shade laid in this arch. It's such a pretty kind of soft pink shade. Definitely reminds you of like a rock structure. As weird as that sounds, like it's definitely on point for the shades that they're going to for. I like it. Alrighty, we're gonna go in with this orangey canyon shade and we're just gonna lay this and kind of smoke it out a little bit more on this end. We're not gonna blend it in too much to the center. We're just going to try and maintain that on the outer end, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Going in with that same crease brush, tap, don't blow, and a little amounts at a time. This one we are going to smoke down just a little bit, still not blending it all the way down. You want to kind of leave open this area. You don't want it to be too crowded because we are going to do a nice liner. Alrighty, as you can see, that canyon shade is smoked on the outside here. Getting a nice pretty gradient going. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and use this awesome quick color switch dry makeup brush cleanser from Lavish. It's literally just this awesome sponge that I rub my brush on. And now we're clean and ready to go to a new color. This is so freaking cool. I love this thing. Okay, we are gonna go in with the Maze color. It's this really beautiful kind of sand shade here. And we're going to, blue, damn it. We're going to take this and we're going to blend just below this area, starting to get a nice soft shade underneath. All right. And now to finish up the eyelid area, we're going in with this sandstone shade here. We're just going to lay that on the entire lid. And afterwards, we're going to lay in a beautiful kind of glitter color. I'm super excited for that. It's going to be nice. Very nice. And for this, we are going to be taking a flat brush. This is the eyeshadow C brush from e.l.f. I love this brush just for laying down a softer overall shade rather than doing, you know, a really harsh kind of lay down of a shade. As you can see, I'm going in pretty liberally with this shade. I want to get a nice base foundation for the glitter I'm going to lay on top of it and make sure that it's completely covered. Okay, and you can see here, since we didn't blend into the eyelid, the entire lid area is lighter, kind of giving you a bigger eye look. Okay, now that we have laid down that beautiful sandstone shade from the Zion palette, we're going in with the Crystal Fusion Liquid Eyeshadow from Koki in the shade Polaris. And I kind of laid it out on my wrist here. It is freaking gorgeous. We're gonna go ahead and just dab this on with the actual brush and then blend out with my finger, because why not? Okay, it's got a beautiful little brush here, super easy to apply. And we're just gonna go in and lay this on. Okay, as you can see, this is a super high glitter shadow here. It's absolutely beautiful. It is a liquid shadow, so you can lay on a little bit and just blend it out. I didn't use very much at all to get this much glitter. And since it is a liquid shadow with glitter, you don't have to do a primer and then a glue and then the glitter and then be super itchy and can't get off. This is an awesome little shortcut. We're gonna go in and do the other side. Okay, we have glitter on both eyes, and that's always the best thing. Now we're gonna go in and do our brow highlight right here. We're just gonna take the same C brush and the same sandstone shade and very lightly blend that in under where our brows are, right here. Just making sure that we are bringing everything together. Nice cohesive look. Obviously, we'll put some glitter there later. It's gonna be great. Remember, you don't want to blend too much to muddy this line. You do want kind of a defined shape for the look we're going for today. Okay, now that we have our eyeshadow look all finished, we're going to go in and do our brows. We are using the Brow Contour Pro from Benefit, and we're going in with the deepest shade here. It's going to be this one here. This is super cool. It's just like a little, one of those little pens that you would get in like a Scholastic book fair. And you just twist it if you need more product. It's super awesome. And since it is a nice little pencil, it's very defined. We're just gonna go in and draw out our brow. We're just gonna go in and draw out our brow. Okay, we have our brows drawn on. Let's go ahead and go in with the awesome Brow Duo pencil. Where is it? Here we go. The Brow Duo brush. And one side's a spoolie, one side's a brush. We're gonna be using the spoolie side just to go ahead and brush at our brows, make sure everything is in place for the brow gel. Okay, brows are brushed out. We can go ahead and put down the spoolie for now. We're gonna go in with the label's rubbed off, but it is the Benefit brow gel. I believe it's just a dark brown shade. Unfortunately, I've had it for so long that the label's rubbed off, so I have no idea of what the exact name is. We're gonna go in and set our brows in place. Gel. And this does also help to lend a darker kind of tint to your brows without having to go like a super dark brown. Alrighty, brows are set in place. We are ready to go ahead and move on to our liner. Today we are going to go ahead and do a nice little smoky liner, and we're going to be using the Wander Beauty Skyliner. This is in the shade Jet Black. It's an awesome little twisty liner, but I don't need to twist it right now. Okay, we're just going to go from the outer corner in, drawing a nice soft line. You don't want to make it too dark. We are going to go over this with a shadow. Okay, and do a rough kind of outline of what the wing should look like. Alrighty, that's all you really need for it now. It doesn't have to be perfect, just a nice rough outline of where your wing is going to be and what shape it's going to be in. Go ahead and move on to the other eye. Now you can do this with just shadow. I found that adding the eyeliner just gives it a little bit more depth and it just lasts a little longer for me. Okay, we have our liner shapes in place. Go ahead and close up this liner. We're good to go. We're going to take a really nice, we're going to take a small precision brush. It's just a very small brush, and we're going to go in with a super dark brown shade. Let's see what shades I have in here. Okay, so we're going to go in with this vibration shade here. And we're just going to smoke out the brown line, or sorry, the black liner with the brown shade. I just cannot speak today. Should we do something else? I don't know. Ooh, I don't know. Actually, okay, change my mind. We're actually going to go in with this Narrows shade, the super pretty red, and we're going to smoke out the black liner with the red shade. Taking this precision brush, you kind of want to get it on one side and leave the other side alone, and you're just gonna put this right on over this liner and just blend. Now once you get to the edge, it helps if you have that empty side and the side with the shadow on it, because you're going to want to have the clean side on the bottom. It'll help create a more defined line. Whereas if you have it on the top, it's going to smudge the bottom for you a little bit. Okay, I do have a little bit of fallout on my cheeks, so we're just going to go in with this powder brush here and just kind of dog hair on it and just kind of blend it off. Perfect. And you're just going to want to keep going on these wings until you're comfortable with not only the shade but the shape, everything like that. I'm going to keep going just a little bit longer. Okay, you can see the difference between just the black liner and the smoked out red liner with the black underneath. Going in on the other side, doing the same technique. Okay, and we got a little bit of fallout on this side, just dust it off. And red is a super pigmented color, so you want to make sure that you're hitting that color switch or cleaning your brush as soon as you're done, that way you don't accidentally get it on you next time when you don't mean to use red. I've done that before. It's not fun. Alrighty, got that area all cleaned off. Now we're going to go in with our beautiful mascara. Today I'm using the Il Maquillage or IL Maquillage, I'm honestly not sure how to say that, in Icon, and this is a high volume intense curl mascara. This is freaking beautiful. I love this mascara. And the other side. This mascara is incredible. As you can see, the lift and the curl that it's done to this side versus this side having no mascara, it's chef's kiss. Awesome. Okay, we have that mascara on. Got these intense sky-high curls without even having to use a curling clampy thing. I don't know what they're called. It's fine, whatever. We're gonna go in and do our contour, blush, and highlight now using the Kenya Ontiveros Beauty Palette. This is the Set and Define. All these beautiful contour colors. Okay, now going in using a contour brush. I'm using the contouring brush from e.l.f. This is a super cool flat brush. It's awesome for achieving those sharp angles you want to do with your contour. I'm going in with the lightest contour shade because I'm a ghost. It's the lightest one in here. And honestly, it's a little too orange for me. I just laid on super light and then blend the hell out of it. But it's a really nice, soft kind of look to it, so I don't want to do anything else. It's awesome. Okay. And using this again. This freaking mirror comes off of its base and I don't want to take it off. Okay, and now taking the foundation brush Selfie Ready from e.l.f. I'm taking that and just gonna give it a nice blend. The bristles are a little fluffier, so it helps to kind of disperse the product a little more. Okay, and going on this side. This brush is also super good for getting a really snatched nose. You're just gonna take it and go down the side. And take it and go down the side. Okay, all drawn out. Go under the lips, nice pucker. Okay, and now we're gonna blend it all out. Now we're gonna go in and do our blush. Today we're using the super fluffy blush brush from e.l.f. Super soft, absolutely in love. And we're using the Phase Zero Making Moves blush. This one is kind of a dupe for the NARS Orgasm blush. It's a pink, kind of peachy shade with a gold glitter. It's freaking gorgeous. Okay, as you can see, it gives you this super beautiful kind of golden glow with that blush. Okay, we're going to go ahead and move on to our lips before we do the highlights. We're going to be using the Milk Makeup Kush Lip Glaze. It is a really cool kind of glossy chapstick. I don't even know. It has this really awesome applicator, and as you can see, let me get some. It comes out green. It's awesome. Just gonna put on a little bit. I love the Milk Makeup lip products. They are super moisturizing, freaking delicious. They're just great. We're going to be using the Dr. Lip Tint with elderberry pigment. And it looks super small, but let me tell you, this thing packs a punch. It's got so much color and it's cold. So let me warm it up. While that's warming up, I guess we'll go ahead and do our highlighter then. We're going to be taking a nice fan brush. Here's the fan brush from e.l.f. Super pretty, nice and thin, fluffy, love it. We're taking the highlighter out of the Kenya Ontiveros Set and Define palette. Again, it's a really nice peachy gold highlighter to kind of go with our blush. We're just going to brush that around our cheekbones. I feel like art. All right, highlighter is in place, and this pigment should be warmed up now. Okay, as you can see, it's a very nice sheer kind of tint, kind of a purpley color. Absolutely love it. It's very moisturizing, very soft. It's just great, especially in the winter whenever it's super dry like this. I like to wear more tints rather than lipsticks or anything else. So if you want, you can stop your look here. This is a finished look. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm really loving all the shades from this Zion palette from Hipdot. Again, this is the Pressed Pigment palette. Here are all the shades one more time. And it's just got such a nice range of metallic to shimmer to glitter, matte, nice dark shades as well as super nice light shades. Everything blends really nicely from the dark to the light. Nothing is too pigmented, not too much fallout. It's a really great palette overall. I am going to go ahead and add on some lashes just because I do want to go ahead and show you the Glamnetic Bella lashes that I have. Here are the actual lashes. Forget the dog here. As you guys know, I have dogs. Here's the actual lash. They're very long, very soft, super wispy. You can see on the back here are the 6 little magnets. All you do for these is you're going to take the Glamnetic liner that it comes with, and it really just looks like a standard black liner, but this is a kind of tacky metallic liner. So once you put it on, you let it dry to about 80% and then you just snap on your lashes. So I'll go ahead and apply that. And it says to make a line about the width of the magnets. I'll go ahead and let that one dry and put that one on before I show you both of them. These do have kind of a thicker band, but they are supporting magnets, so it's going to be a thicker band. I've noticed that they're super easy to take off. The liner comes off very easily, almost more easy than a normal liquid liner because it is kind of a glue hybrid. It just kind of peels off. Once you do take these off though, the glue comes with it, so you'll have to reapply your liner before you can put them back on. Like I said, they just kind of snap on. Let's see if I can get as close as possible. And there we go. You do want to give them a nice firm press to make sure everything is kind of attached on there. And in the right place. And there you go. You have lashes. I am in love with this style. It's super dramatic, super long, and I love dramatic lashes. They are nice and fluffy. They have a beautiful gradient to them. So far, I haven't had any fallout, knock on wood. They have gone through about maybe 6 wears so far. No damage to the magnets. Buildup is super easy to remove. They're just an overall great product. And for the price, they are a little pricey. I have noticed some other ones that aren't as pricey, but I feel like you do kind of pay for the product that you're getting. So I feel like these might be a little better quality. I'm not too sure because I haven't tried the other products, but so far, definitely a great buy. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other lash and we'll be back for the finished look. Okay guys, so here is the finished look. We have our Glamnetic Bella lashes all applied. That took like all of 2 minutes. Freaking best lashes ever. Granted, I will say, beginning, like whenever you're first learning how to do them, the inner corners are so hard to learn. But it's because normally you can wear them with anchors where you sandwich 2 magnets on your lashes and it really just kind of holds it in place, but I don't want to do that because my lashes fall out super easy. So we just have it on. And also another great point to these lashes is you don't have an actual glue on your lash line and it's not sticking your lashes to, you know, the fake lashes. This is just magnets sticking to the liner that's on your eyelid. So it's a lot less damaging to your lashes. They last a little longer. I would say they're projected to last up to 40 uses. I believe most lashes will last about 30, 35 if you're really frugal with them. It's just an overall great product, and for the price, I would say it's not too terrible if you're getting the right product at the right quality. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed the content and the overall look, go ahead and give this a share, like, and comment. And if you aren't already, go ahead and hit that follow button down below.